There's 5 reasons why someone should absolutely not get dental implants. Number 2 is a big one. Number 5, this reason is important because to disregard it would have a horrible effect on your whole body. These dental implants are a special unit tasked with an important but secondary mission during a chaotic battle. If your body is already trying to fight off other diseases like diabetes, infections, or other serious pre-existing conditions, it's like your soldiers are already dealing with an intense fighting on multiple fronts. Sending in these dental implants is like dropping in another squad right where the biggest battles are raging. But here's the problem. Instead of just being an extra team to help, these implants could end up being seen as the enemy by mistake. With your immune system's soldiers so focused on the battles they're already fighting, they might confuse these implants as a surprise enemy attack, and you'll have a friendly fire situation on your hands. A dental implant is essentially a foreign object that we are asking our bodies to accept. If our body is otherwise healthy, it has no problem healing and assimilating the titanium implant. If your immune system is already at war, chances are it might not be able to handle these implants properly. It's like asking your troops to fight another battle they weren't prepared for. Number 4, we gotta make sure we're planning for the future so there's no major complications down the line. Think of your mouth as a home renovation project. If you decide to remodel the kitchen when your house is still under construction, you might end up with cabinets in the living room and a fridge in the bathroom. Similarly, getting dental implants when your mouth is still growing is like installing those kitchen cabinets too early. It can lead to complications and a design that doesn't quite fit. So, one of the top reasons someone should not get dental implants is if you're a young person, say teenager or early 20s. Getting dental implants now is probably not the right solution. We gotta make sure we're planning for the future so there's no major complications down the line. Number 3, have you seen this hilarious clip before? Well, it turns out that smoking with dental implants makes about as much sense as this video. The chemicals, carcinogens, and basically all the stuff they put in cigarettes and in tobacco really mess up your mouth, and it'll bring the healing process to a screeching halt. You want to create the best possible conditions for your body to make the implant work. When you first get a dental implant, your bone needs to accept and fuse with it. This is called osseointegration. That usually takes a few months for that to complete. If you smoke, there's way less oxygen and blood going to that area, which hurts that important process and could even cause the implant to fall out. Now, Brent was a smoker, and I was able to help him get a new smile. He told me getting this done was his motivation to quit. Number 2, so one of my hardest days was a husband had prepaid for him and his wife to come in and to get out of dentures because they've been wearing them for so long. We sat down, took the x-ray, wife was a candidate, husband was not. And that was a heartbreaking thing for me to go tell him. See, getting dental implants without enough bone available in your jaw is like building a fence by driving those metal stakes in the ground, but only being able to drive it an inch deep. These stakes don't have anything to firmly anchor to, so they just topple over. This happens to so many people who've frankly been hoodwinked by the lower upfront cost of dentures and weren't told that every day you spend without your teeth, your jawbone is shrinking. Eventually, you won't even have enough bone for dentures to fit anymore. So if you haven't replaced your missing teeth with something that will promote bone health, don't wait too long. Normally, I'd say people who think they don't have enough bone should not get implants. But thankfully, there's now advanced procedures that have unlocked the ability for us to give dental implants to people who normally wouldn't be a candidate. We've actually been able to give over 10,000 people with different circumstances a beautiful, functional smile again with permanent dental implants in only 24 hours. To find out if you may be a candidate, take our 60-second quiz in the description or at the end of this video. So, the number 1 reason someone should not get dental implants is the cost, right? That's why we made a whole video about it, so you won't get the runaround. Tap for that answer right here.